Go through a quick video tutorial for you on how to authorize Debrid on the resolver that the bulk of the add-ons use for the 6.29 build. I've already done one for the resolver for Saren. I've already done one for the resolver for Ezra. This resolver handles all other add-ons, okay? The easiest way to get to it is to go to Crew under Movies TV. Go ahead and go down to Tools and select it. The second option in this menu is the actual resolver. This is the one that the bulk of the add-ons use. We're going to go down to Universal Resolvers 2 because this is where the real Debrid section is. We're going to do 2 tweaks. We're going to change the priority from 100 to 90 and just go ahead and turn on cache torrents only so you don't have to cache any new torrents into the Debrid cloud. A lot of people are very confused on that and they don't understand that if they do it, they're helping out everybody in the world, but go ahead and turn it on. That way you don't have to worry about it. Then select OK on the far right side. That will make sure that the tweaks we just did will set, and then we're going to go right back into this option. Again, go down to Universal Resolvers 2 because we need to get into the real Debrid option. And from here, we're going to go ahead and grab our code that we enter into our real Debrid account. When you get your 8-digit code, you have 2 minutes to get it entered. I know this says a whole bunch of seconds, but it's not. If you ever have an O in your code, know that it's an O, not a 0. So I'm now going to go ahead and go over to my Debrid account. I'm on my home page. Go to my devices, add a new device. I'm going to add that code into this pop-up screen. All right, if this is the very first time you're ever entering in a code for your real Debrid, after you select continue, you will also select allow. After you have a device in your, an authorization in your devices, you don't have to select allow anymore, but you do have to do it the very first time. Since this is the resolver that the bulk of the add-ons use, I am just going to call this, I'm using my Max 2.0 in my office. That's all I'm going to call it. As you can see, I've already done names for both Ezra and Saren. Those are not specifically for those add-ons. They're specifically for the resolver that those add-ons use. This authorization that I'm making right now covers the entire Max 2 box that's in my office. So that's why I just name it that, okay? So once that's been set, if you want to go back and take a look, refresh your devices page. Now you can see that I've added it in. Again, this is the only column that matters. That tells you what has been authorized and what hasn't been authorized. This column does not matter. There's no need to worry about that. So let's go back to our screen. Because I was talking in the real Debrid section, we missed where it said that we had authorized successfully, but that information does pop up. If you want to tweak Crew, you're more than welcome to. I can show you very quickly a few basic things to tweak inside of here, but you definitely don't have to, especially if Crew is not something that you normally would use. Go into General. The only thing you need to really tweak here is the number of items on your page. Bump it up to whatever you want. If you just bump it all the way up to the top, it goes to 60. Then we're going to go into playback. My max quality for this specific setup out in my office, I normally can't do anything more than 1080, so I just set that to a 1080. And it's dragging just a little bit here. Sorry about that. I turn off screeners and cams because I definitely don't need that. And then I'm going to change the provider timeout to 20. And then I'm going to turn off hosters with CAPTCHAs. Now, I am doing this on my screen where I'm looking, but what's recording is dragging just a little bit. So I do apologize about that. There we go. So again, screeners and cams, those get turned off. Provider timeout gets changed to 20. And then hosters with CAPTCHAs gets turned off. We then are going to go to the Debrid only option, and we're going to turn that on. I don't know why this is going a little bit slowly. It shouldn't be. I don't have anything else running. There it is. I personally change my premium source information for crew. I change it to blue, not no color. I don't know what's going on there either. There it is. Turn on preemptive termination. Then I'm going to turn on verify torrents cache. There it is. And directly underneath it, remove uncached. So those two options, once they have turned on, then you can select OK on the right-hand side. And that is done for both the resolver that the bulk of the add-ons use and a tweaking of crew. So happy streaming, guys.